Hello there and welcome to part 6. We have a new intro screen. It's fantastic. I also wish I had actually set up my buttons on my keyboard to switch screens, but one step at a time. One step at a time. We'll figure that out later. Let me quickly the music's going to stop as I switch screens. See if it works. Is it going to pick it up? Oh my goodness. Is it not going to pick it up automatically either? You gotta be. There we go. All right. So, where were we last time? We just lost our friends. They turned to stone. It's bad. I found a way to fix the aspect ratio, so it's not like the last time. But the interior aspect ratio is normal. So let's keep moving. All right. So, now that we have the shrine key, we can do a couple more things. If you remember correctly, my fingers are like greasy. Why are my fingers greasy? Shoot. So before we get really into the actual content at hand, I've been lately tracking my blood pressure and tracking my vitals, I guess you could say, as of late. And there's the time magic I need. There's also an iron shield here, which we're going to pick up as well. I just got to remember where it's at. But we've been monitoring like blood pressure and all those crazy things. And I think, what was mine, honey? 67 resting? My blood pressure, or my beats per minute, I guess that's blood pressure. My heartbeat, my pulse, heartbeat is 67 beats per minute. Where my wife's is, as far as we can tell, 97? 97, 98, resting. And you're also on medicine to bring that down, right? Yeah, she's on medicine to bring that down, and it's still super high. That is insane. So she was trying to find something to do, and I'm like, well, you can come cheerlead for me. It'd be fun. And I was like, well, and she's like, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, okay, I get that. So go ride my skateboard, and I'm like, you can go ride my skateboard, and, go around and ride my skateboard. And she's like, yeah, like I need that. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, you don't need that. we don't need your heart going explodify. That's bad. But we also have been talking a little bit about what we're going to do, because Cassie, our daughter, can now ride our bike. It's amazing. Right? My wife's like, Kay, do you not think it's amazing? Yeah, me too. She's like, Soph said she was waiting for the day we need to get stitches for her. You're not wrong. It's gonna be interesting. Anyway, so homemade tales aside, we've got so much to do tonight. I've already actually completed this area. I'm just grinding a little bit, trying to get that next level. That's what I was looking for right there, which will put us at 38. I'd like to get to 42. I want to say 42 is where I need to be for the boss. Yeah, I'm looking here at the thing. Next area we need to get to is the fact sector. Fact sector, so we can get back into the subterranean. Alright, so we're going to use the return magic. That's the wrong button! It's like a wrong lever cronk sort of situation. Okay, so now we can go back to the Runaways hideout, which is fantastic. But we need to go back to Ramia Village. I'm hoping this will take 2 hours. I'm hoping this will take the entire time. Because we are... You don't even know how close we are to we're like really, really close to the end of this game, which means tomorrow we'd be starting East Origins. Like, that's how close we are to the end of this game. It's crazy. We are insanely close. So we're gonna run down here, get some water to heal our broken bones. Water does that, yes. Water is a broken bone healer, at least in this game. My wife was like, water. She drank water. She's like, nope, heart rate's still high. Didn't work. All right, so we now need to go to the fact sector. Need to make sure the right thing's equipped. Ah, it's you again. Awfully busy, chap. How'd you get back out? I never saw you go back out. Some of us can teleport. Didn't you know? Whoa. And I immediately get smacked for 20 damage. All right, we need to head to the fact sector. Honestly, I have no idea how to get there. So I have come prepared now with a trusty dandy guide, which is on my phone, which is dying. Great. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a short momentary break, and I'm going to pull the guide up. It's going to sit over top of where the stream is currently. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I got it bookmarked. It's right here, I think. Yes. It's right here. So we can actually play, and I can scroll down to where I'm at. He says, I want to, hold on. Let's go back to the first page. And then we need to go to here. No, we're not at the boss battle yet. All right, here we are. I got it. All right, we need to make a back up, so we need to head up. Okay. All right, let's go back to the start. 2 stairs to the upper right, then go west to the edge. All right, we got it. 2 stairs, upper right, west to the edge. Then all the way north and east to the next area. All the way north, east to the next area. Following a guide. We're doing this. We're going to beat it tonight. Let's go. All right, now that we've got in there, follow the path all the way to a set of stairs, go down them, and then few steps to the right, and then go north. Okay. All the way to a set of stairs. There should be a set of stairs somewhere around here. We're looking for a set of stairs. Set of stairs. Okay, now we're going to go to the right and go all the way north. He said all the way north. All the way north. 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 And we're in fact sector. Okay. Now we're going to turn east at the fork here. That's not east, that's west. That's bad. Both you guys are real bad. Real bad dudes. Real bad dudes. We can heal here as well while we're waiting and reading this. Then we're going to take east and then north to another fork. Cool. So north to another fork. Or add another fork. All right. Cool. Hold on. Hold that vault. Turn north to another fork. A doorway to your east and north. East and north. Here we go. Doorway. Where does this take us? It looks like it's going to take us into the subterranean canal. I remember. We've been here, actually. I remember coming here. This is good. All right, so now we got new enemies. The Duppel-up-a-dup-up. We're like explorers of the last graves. I mean, kind. We're exploring. Not sure what that was. It was scary. There's a statue of a swordsman here. Seems strangely out of place. Weird. All right, we'll have to come back here then later. So we need to go find... What we need to find here is the silver pendant and the Celsata flower. What we're looking for here. Or a Celsata flower. Do I have one? No, I don't have one. So we'll take whatever we can get. I'm going to bet that one of the things we're going to be doing is turning this moat back into not moat. I swear that line made sense in my head. Turning the moat into not moat. Yes. Gav. Gaze at my brilliance. Gaze. Gaze at my brilliance. Why I've got the Hawk Idol on? Seriously. Spirit Cape. Let's go. I don't know why I've got the time magic on either. I don't need that. What is you? Silver pendant. That's what we're looking for. All right. And there it is. Use at the goddess statue to reach the center shrine. Neat. All right, we'll do that later. Right now, we got to find the Salsata flower. We got to find it. We're going to steal it. And then we're going to leave. Yeah, we're going to leave. And then we're going to go to Hodol sector. Honestly, do we need the Salsata flower? In my opinion, we don't. I don't feel like we do. Fudge sticks on a pickle. Plus, I already know where one's at, so I'm not too super worried about it. Also, Mr. Kai is going to change that so it doesn't actually accidentally, do a thing that Kai doesn't want. Let's float back to Ramia Village. We're going to heal again. Strong, baby. Did you get any more of that, I'm talking to my wife here, not talking to the stream, guys. Come on. Did you get any more of that apple cinnamon pie? I left the piece left for you. Okay. You didn't hear what I said, right? Okay, well, I left the rest of it for you. There's like 3 pieces. It's all yours. Because I honestly don't remember how much I ate last night. Huh? I don't want it. That's a good idea, too. I don't want that right now, though. That does sound good, no? So I'm going to save it. We are level 38, which means we're 1 level higher than it actually recommends us being. It's fine. We'll do okay. So there's one, they say you can even take on the Zavanites and grow to super high levels really quickly, up to about 42 without any issues. I'm not sure if that's necessary, honestly. But this is a boss battle. Are you ready for a boss battle? Because I'm ready for a boss battle! Boss battle. Druger. What is Druger? Druger is... This kills you. Don't do this. Don't do that. Oh, goodness, don't do that. Nope, doesn't work. And that just kills you. Okay. I was curious if that would just kill you. So time magic does not work against this boss. All right, that's fine. Was kind of hoping it would, but it will not. So we're going to get the fire magic out. Get it ready to go. Oh, Christ. It's loud. Like, seriously, why is it so loud? It's, like, really loud. This is like bullet hell to the extreme. We need to take these out quickly. There we go. You can walk out of the boss battle. So you can only hit him in its face. He can't damage the first 3 seconds he's in front of you. Let loose the fireballs so he runs out. When you run, his eyes will glow. He'll shoot. You run, miss, dodge those. Basically, you beat him exactly what I was doing. He's got 420 health. My word. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to... I've got herbs. I really don't care, to be honest with you. We're going to equip that, which will allow us to heal, right? And then we're going to equip the Claria Ring, which will give us a chance to dodge. And then we're ready. Let's do this. Let's go. All right. So now we're going to drag him back. Fine. fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. Start dragging him back. Take out his monsters. Or not. Drag him back. Avoid the loud noises. I don't know why it's so loud. It's kind of irritating a little bit. And he knocked me back. Okay. That's actually frustrating. Let me do something real quick. I'm not sure as to why his sound effects decide to play at the correct volume, and none of the rest of them do. We're going to heal up real quick. But yeah, none of the other sound effects play at the correct volume, except his. I do not get it. Honestly, I've been thinking about just turning off the sound effects altogether, and I'm not sure if there is a way to fix that. It's a bug. It's an annoying bug. But the music is so good. Do we need it? Do we care? Honestly? All right, let's try not walking out the door this time. Probably a super duper duper solid idea. All right, there we go. We got him pretty good. We can dodge that. That's fine. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we missed on all of those. That's fine. Take that out. Take that out. Avoid that. 1, 2. Get him a few times there. There we go. We're doing okay. 1, 2. We got him. We're getting good here. Getting good at this. We're going to avoid that. There we go. He's dead. How fast that was. And that's a win. Did we level? Did we level? Did we get the level? We did not get the level. Oh, my goodness. We did not get the level. Okay, we can turn the volume back up because whatever reason, it's... There we go. Let's go fire magic. Spirit cape is fine. Files, save, bop, 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 ran. Let's move forward. Okay, so we beat the boss. So now we need to use the silver pendant, around our neck, and then we go to the next area. In the next area, we get some awesome gear with the battle shield, the battle armor, and the battle sword. Now this. Do we get the Claria armor before that? I don't think we do. I think you don't get the Claria armor until after all this is said and done. But we're about to have the chance to get the battle equipment. So that's going to be awesome. And we have the chance to get the Falcon, our idol, and we meet Keith for the first time. So, you ready? Are we ready? We're ready. Let's go. As Adol unfurled the scroll of guidance, words begin to fill. Great warrior, you've braved many dangers to get here, but at last you reach Solomon's Shrine. The statue can guide you to the heart of the shrine where we reside. You have a pendant placed upon your neck and touch the statue, and the path shall be open to you. There are 2 pendants to be found. A silver path lies before you, as does a path of gold. All right. There are 2 pendants to be found. Right now, we only have the silver pendant. We don't have the gold one. We can't even have the gold one yet. That's fine. Let's go. And... we're there. We're at the location we need to be. All right, let's go south. And then it's going to say go west, north, west, north. West, north, west, north. Go down, leading to the east wing. Wait. I'm sorry, what? Ah, east wing. Okay. Then we go this way. I'd all heard a voice coming from Lilith's shell. There's a boy rushing back to you. Okay, cool. How do the boy urge to see you? He says he's got urgent news. Please come back to the village so we can speak face to face. But be careful. Get here when you can. Don't rush. Don't let your guard down. We need to grab some treasure first. We're gonna go east, north, east, south, east. North. We're gonna kill these guys here. Save it, as we always do, because that's how we roll. South, there we go. And looks like we can only go north here. Just beat this guy up. There we go. And go in this door. Let's go out this door. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought. Let's do some magic. Let's go back to the Spirit Cape. And we're going to be... The key to the water control room is missing. I wonder if Keith took it. I chased Keith down all this way a little while ago, but he managed to escape through here. You lose. All right, so go take the stairs to your left in the doorway at the left of the stairs to go back inside. Open the locked door, and you find the battle shield. Look at that. I love guides. Guides are amazing. You need to get seriously, use a guide. Why not use a guide? Files, save it. We're going to save it again. There we go. It's not hard. I mean, you still get the full thing of the game. There's actually one shield better. There we go. All right, so now, go back outside and go upstairs to the same level where head all the way west from there and enter the doorway at the far end. Okay. And we're going to go back into the subterranean canal, it looks like. Good job. We win. All right. Subterranean canal. Cool. Take a fork at the entrance. Head south. South. All right, south. Well, let's go the only direction you can go, which is west. Yeah. West. Now do we go north here? Let's see. West. Past the fork. South. West across another bridge. And there we go. North to past the fork to another bridge. Okay. East goes south. East, north. Am I headed the right way? Do we know if I'm headed the right way? I have no idea if I'm headed the right way. You're the one who helped me when I locked and burned blessed lava prison. My name is Keith. I lost control of my emotions, so I ran from the guards and hid here. You need to contact the goddesses, right? Then what you need to do is go to the goddesses' palace. From what I can tell, though, only way to get there is to slip through this canal. Go to the water control room. Once you're there, close the water gates, dam the canal. That's the first step. Here, I've got the key. Take it. Consider it my thanks for your help in the prison. Receive the floodgate key! Oh, apparently, the thing here is to go to basically grind until you have the max gold now. So we're gonna want to grind, pick up the battle armor and battle sword and falcon armor, and then go face Zava. But they said you need to be at least level 48 before we fight Zava, so we've got ways to go. But right now our goal is to open the floodgates so we can he's actually saying max it out now, actually. Yeah, all right, cool. Thanks, Keith. I wonder if I stand here long enough, will he? It won't give it to me. Okay. I was like, can he give me information about him? Probably not. All right, so we need to open the canal, but we also need to go back to Lance, or not Lance, but we need to go back to Ramia about the boy. So there are a couple places we can go, and the guide, of course, tells us, don't do that. Guide says, go make money, do things, and make money, because the next boss is hard, and you don't want to lose at the next boss, right? So this is probably the one point in the game where it does recommend grind. And as you can tell, we're only making 200 gold a pop, so that's a lot of grinding it's asking us to do. It's asking to do a lot of grinding. So there we go. We've leveled again. We are now level 40. Did we just walk in a circle? We just really did, didn't we? Neat. I just want to explore now. We're going to explore a little bit. Because the guide tells us to go to Lance Village and buy the elixir. We are nowhere near able to buy the elixir yet. So exploring is kind of what we're going to do. And this is honestly what you would be doing if you were playing this normally. You would be exploring a bit. If you're playing normally, you will probably easily reach the I'm going to say recommended leveling for each area without too much difficulty. Just because that's kind of how this game works. It's kind of one of those style games. It's kind of one of those style games that as you're searching for things, you're going to improve, you're going to get better, and stuff like that. And while in personality, I don't particularly care for the elixir, I've actually never played with it. And I know you can actually beat the game at a much lower level than 48. You don't need to be that high to beat the game. Realistically, you only need to be probably somewhere in the general range of... I don't even want to say... You want to be mid-40s. 44, 43, 44. And you can easily beat the game on normal mode. So, but... The guides will say, hey, this is a good chance for you to level up. Get your gold, get your level up, then all that good jazz. Especially since the most expensive item in the game is 50 or 60,000 gold, and it's the elixir. But all it does, and I'm not even kidding, all it does is just gives you... all it does is give you a instant life if you die. That's all. So let's see here. So what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna go and do I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna ignore the money thing unless we end up having enough money. Let me see here. I think she's the hardest boss in the game, honestly. So what we're gonna do is we're healed now. So we're gonna go hunt down the... We're gonna go back to Hadot. To talk to Hadot, or talk to the kid. I need return magic. Thank you. Draw me up. Let's go check out Hadot's house. This is Hadot, right? No, that's not Hadot. Huh. Okay, cool. That's not what I meant to do, but sure, that works. Hadot is... right here, I think? I haven't had to talk to him for a little bit now, and my brain's broken. We have a lively young guest waiting for you, Adol. Something on your mind? Nothing, thank you. Come again, anytime, thanks. Master Adol, you're too slow. Come on, hurry it up. What? So, like it happened right after you left, I saw the guy in the black coat just outside the village. He's being all brave. Thought him here. Lost sight of him just after arriving in the village. Mr. Adol, watch out for that bad guy. If I were you, he seems like the demons really have it in for you, mister. You've been put through a lot. That's all you have to say? That's it? That's all you have to say? I came to... Okay. Alright, let's go heal up. Actually, we don't even need to. We still have our Rota Fruit, which will restore all our MP. That's the one thing I need to think about, is that. We might want to think about herbs, maybe, but I think during the next fight, Salsata Flower probably will be important, maybe. So we can go back to Lance Village and actually go get one, and they're not very hard to find. Like, you think, oh, they're very difficult to find. They're at the bottom of the thing. Well, they're really not. Not hard to find at all. But I do want the rest of the battle gear before I do. And then we'll make final preps to make that happen. So that'll be part of the final preparation to beat the final boss. The final 3 bosses. Which I'm almost certain we'll do tonight. Otherwise, tomorrow night's going to be a really short stream. So anyways, let's kill these guys off really quickly. Let's get Grant a little gold. And let's take a look at... Dude, hey, you are not wanted here. Okay, so it's going to tell us to take upstairs to our west. And then just the set just to the northwest of those. Gotcha. Cool. Oh, you are annoying. Stop it. Northwest of those. There, go a few steps east to hit the edge, go all the way north, and go to west to Tova's sectors. Okay, so we're going to head to Tova's. What? That's right. West. Once we get to Tova's sector, we're going to go down to the stairs to your lower left and pass through the gate again into this sector here, into this area. Cool. We're now in this area. And we're going to proceed to the subterranean canals. Okay, cool. I know where we're at. Okay. Yeah. I'm following. I wish I had read ahead. If I had read ahead, I'd have known that. I'd be smarty pants. So we got the key now. So let's go do the thing. Why didn't I just come back to the returners? That's dumb. Okay. What do we got going on here? There's a lever here. Yeah, let's pull it. And we gained 1,500 gold. It'll level up. 41. Yay. All right. Now it's time to find more awesome treasure. Return to 3 bridges and take the southern path between the first and second bridge to the left. Here, we're going to take this path, and we're going to look for a set of stairs going down. Boom. Boom! There's a set of stairs going down. All right, we are now home free for Staircaseville. All right, so go east at the fork. Cool. Then move north. All right. Follow the path here until you go under the bridges you just crossed not as long ago. So this bridge right here, we've under the bridge. We've made it this far. All right, so now it's telling us we've under the bridges. Turn right and go south underneath the 3rd bridge right here. We're going to go east. Ah, there's the armor. Acquired the battle armor. Now, my question is, how did it get from Darm Tower to here? Since we did have a set in Darm Tower. You remember that? We actually had a set in Darm Tower. Anyways, so from those stairs, go more east, then turn north as soon as you can. Climb the stairs to the north. All right, we are up here. We did that. We're going to go east and follow the long path until you go down a set of stairs. Cool. Yeah, that's right. And it looks like we're going to go north here. We don't have an option. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so we've come to another fork. At this fork, we're going to go south. And I guess follow this path. Okay, so we now found a thing we can check out here. And there's the entrance to it. Got it. Let's take out the cabin. There we go. Hello, bye-bye. You lose. What is down here? There's another exit. Ooh. And that is the Falcon Idol. All right, so the Falcon Idol is really neat. Watch this. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. That's the wrong thing. There we go. So the neat thing about the Falcon Idol is when it explodes, it turns into a fantastic thing. So we got to go back up. All right, let's south. Okay, so I thought that was it. Hit the west wall. North. All right, where are we going now? Oh, I dig the heck out of that. It's like a BFG, except cooler. He says, and look there, we acquired the battle sword. I love it. It's awesome. We are going to equip it because it's going to increase our power. Our max power. Cool beans. Okay, so now we've done that. All right, let's go back to the Falcon Idol, and then we'll head south into that next room. He says, yeah, right here. Okay, so we leveled up again. Look at us. Look at the power we hold the power. Look at us. 42, level 40, hot diggity 2 dog. There's Keith again. It's me, Keith. This is the entrance to the bell tower, known as the Campanile of Lane, and the sacrificial ritual is beginning. On the 5th toll, the girl Maria will die. Zava is lying in wait at the entrance, but I'm not strong enough to fight her. You need to save that poor innocent girl. Please, adult. All right. Good news. The game's not going to let her die. Well, kind of. But let's go and give it a little test run. These are Charants. They do give you a pretty decent amount of experience. Not greatest, but like that was 200. That was straight up 200. That was another 200. Oh, shoot. That was another 200. Look at that, 200. They are immune to magic. What? Oh, shoot. Okay. Gotta be careful. Gotta level up. You know what we do when we level up. What do? We always save it. Because it's important to save. Now, I noticed they don't actually get hurt by this, so it's fine. It feels nice, though. Feels real nice to fire off that magical bolt. Also, we're going to be doing a turning off the sound effects here in just a minute. Because we are hearing the effects of the broken sound effects once again. It is frustrating, the sound effects being broken, because they are not that bad. All right, cool. I'm also going to die soon. 44, not bad. We're going to need to take just a standing rest for a hot moment. All right, we're going to stand, he says. All right, let's flip to the Sacred Spirit Cape and let this heal us up a bit. And yeah, we can use this area to level up pretty quickly. These are all like level 44, so they're giving me about 100, 200 experience. It's not the fastest, but definitely it's fast. So once we enter the spirit grounds, it'll actually, as far as if I remember correctly, it'll give us the ability to come back here. So we'll be able to come back here and grow some more. All right, cool. Goddess's Palace. Wait, what was that other area? Okay. So the goddesses are going to tell us something here, I think. We are the goddesses of East. Please come forward. All right. Yeah, here's a cutscene. Cutscene. Bina and Rhea. Yep. It's good that you have come. We have great need of your strength. Now, in order to reach the core of the shrine where we await, we will need to find and use the second pendant. Some of our people have been turned to stone, and one of them carries. Also enshrined in the campanile is an item called the Dreaming Idol. It can be used to undo the curse of petrification. But first bring the idol to us, and we all shall instruct you in its use. And they heal me. This is a heal spot. I love it. Okay, so now we need to go back to the palace grounds. Now we have this. And guess what? Now we can fight the boss. We are closing in on the boss. Let's go. And now, if you pay attention, always pay attention. Pay attention. It's important. Paying attention. The most important thing you can do in the world. Well, you'll notice that if we go to return magic, guess what? The goddess palace is right there, so we can always return back here. Free of charge. Free of charge? Free of charge. Yeah, we'll go free of charge. That works. I dig that. All right, let's do a little bit more leveling. We can get one more level in before we fight the boss, I think. Yeah, we can get another level in. Yeah, we can do that. Before we turn off the sound effects. Oh, my goodness. I normally use the sound effects to tell me that I'm hitting them, but goodness gracious. That's a sound effect that is absolutely obnoxious. But we can gain a couple levels here. 45 should be fine. 45, maybe 46. The guide says 48. I don't think 48 is necessary. Do you think 48 is necessary? Anyone? I don't think so. I don't think 48 is necessary. I don't think we need to go that hard. I think we need to go just hard enough to give them a little hell. Well, then again, the leveling is really easy out here, so it's not like it's bad. Not like it'll take long either. Huh. We're like literally 3 bosses away from the end of the game. Literally, I'm not kidding, 3 bosses away. We are not very far. So, here's what we're going to do. We've already saved it. We're going to pop on the fire magic. We're going to pop on the Spirit of Capes. We're going to heal. It's important. Healing is the most important thing you can do in this game. Actually, it's the least important thing you can do. But healing, staying healed is proper and good and something you want to be doing. I am going to click over here to make sure I'm still streaming. I am. Okay, good. No issues. Good. About 45 minutes. Wow, we're making good time. Okay, so we're almost healed. I moved. Mistakes were made. It's okay. I hope you guys like the new aspect ratio. This is a fix I'm quite proud of. And I'm kind of happy because we're going to rock and roll. Are you ready to rock and roll? Rock and roll. All right, 42, 43, 44, 45. There we go. We'll save it right there. 45. Let's go into the boss. All right, I think we have to defeat her minions. A red-haired swordsman. You're the one who's been making our lives a living hell, are you not? My name is Zava, son of men. You will be taught your place, and I assured you the lesson will be a painful one. Aha, offer yourself up to me. I'll drink your blood. I'll feast on your flesh. Dance for me. Dance the waltz of death. Dance the lambda of demise. So, red-haired swordsman, let's see what you can do. So the first things we're going to be doing is taking out those guys. Made a mistake. That's fine. Whatever. We'll handle it. We'll deal with the mistake. That's fine. I forgot to equip the falcon. Alright. I forgot to equip the falcon gear, which really means I just need to... I need to do a die. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I forgot to equip the falcon idol before I did that. Let's try that again with the falcon idol this time. Let's go. I just realized those are vampire women. Huh. Like, seriously? The sound effects need to just die. Alright. There we go. One down. Okay, this is actually kind of hard. And, okay, seriously, the sound effects is killing me. It's literally killing me. Just turn it off. Meanwhile, let's turn the music up. Let's go. Now I can just focus on the beauty of the soundtrack instead of the insanity of the weird crashing sounds. There we go. I can see why it says get a salsata flower. I actually understand that now. Okay, I get why it's asking me to get a salsata flower beforehand. As they're like, you're going to need a salsata flower. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You know what? Let's go get a salsata flower. before we do anything else, let's go get a Sulfata flower. That'll take us to the Lance colony. They're like, it's hard to get one, but it's really not. Is the music too loud? If the music's too loud, please let me know. I think I've got it slightly too loud. It may be too loud, even when I'm talking. Is it too loud when I'm talking? I know it's loud normally, but that's fine. Oh, that's really loud, but it's fine. It's fine. Or is it? All right, we're going into the mines specifically to go get a Sulfata flower is what we're doing. If you're wondering what we're doing. And I am going to turn that back down just a hair. I think that's a good sound effect there. There we go. There's a good level. And we're back to PC-88 because I like the PC-88 soundtrack. All right, we'll just keep going down. Now, the reason we're going to get a Sulfata flower will instantly heal us from any wounds. Full health. I believe it's full health. Now, normally it would be, I believe the game says it's actually too difficult for you to get one quickly. But honestly, it doesn't really take that much time. It's a little detour. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not. It's harmless. So we're going to grab an herb. We'll also be grabbing one of those on the way back as well. Nope. This one? Nope. Not that one. The middle one is where we got to go. Not that one. Or is it that one? No, here it is. We found it. Okay. Right here. And it's going to take us through this area right here. Through the boss area. And we can use a return magic once we get it. So I'm not really worried about it. We'll return to the Goddess Palace, but once we grab it, that's fine. Note, we're also really, really close to being the right level to get the beautiful flowers. Acquired the Sulfata flower. Yay! We got the flower we're looking for. That's good to see. And now we're going to use the return magic and go back to the Goddess Palace. All right, so now we're going to do a little bit of leveling. That's what we're going to do now. We're going to do a little bit more leveling. I want to grab at least one more level before we fight the boss. So that way it's going to give us a little bit more of a fighting chance. At least I feel like it'll give us more of a fighting chance. We could probably take on 2 levels and give us more of a fighting chance. But we're already, what, 45? It was at 47. Actually, that's exactly where the guide said to go, was 48. So we may be doing exactly what the guide says for us to do. That's funny. And remember, what you do after every single level up is you always save it. But as you can tell, we are heading right into the end game. There is no level cap in this game, but you're normally going to beat the game right at around level 50. So if that can tell you how close I am to beating the game, we are ridiculously close to beating the game, and we will be beating it within the next hour. Like, I remember this pretty quickly. This was the final area. And this is honestly, when it comes down to it, this is one of the shorter grinds. I remember Oath and Felgana being a lot longer. It took me about half an hour to an hour to do the grind I needed. No, an hour and a half. Sorry, not just an hour. One thing I will do is we're going to change to the Spirit Cape so we can heal manually without having to worry about anything else. Or we can heal by standing still. And then continue our leveling curve. We're also going to be grabbing the, since we're going to have the money, that's not even going to be a question. We're going to go grab the elixir as well before we enter the spot fight. Because, again, this is the most difficult boss in the game, but it's a question of, do you need it there or not? I don't. We may just go for the 9999 and see if it grants us the achievement, because there's an achievement you can get for maxing out your money. And I remember pretty clearly not going for it last time. This is also one of those games that's actually, I would almost say, easier on Nightmare version, because the enemies are harder, but they also grant more experience. So you level up so much faster. And as far as the game actually goes, they're just hit harder. There is no real difference to the tactics. So it's not like there's any major difference. It's just they hit harder. So you die sooner. Don't get hit, you won't die. So Nightmare might be the, as far as in this game, the easier mode. Just so weird to say that. Even though easy mode is still very easy. All of this game is a rather easy game, though. So, like, straight up, it's just an easy game. Just be aware what you're getting yourself into. It's an easy peasy game. Not very difficult at all. Also, if you ever need to heal, you can just walk back in here. Pop, pop, pop. Talk to the statues again. And all you have to do is just keep tapping your buttons. They'll talk to you again, just like all the statues did in the early days. Then they'll heal you completely. There you go. So just remember to do that when you have the chance. There's also a mod that grants you the PC-88. Then we're using the PC-88 soundtrack, which was the what the game was originally released on, was a PC-88. Then it was ported as books 1 and 2 to the TurboGrafx 16. Back in the 88, I believe. I want to say 88, 89, something like that. It was basically, this was one of the first games, one of the main games, one of the main draws of the TurboGrafx 16. If you get a TurboGrafx Mini, you may not know this, but if you go buy a TurboGrafx Mini, which is a really neat console, and it's on my wish list, I actually plan on owning all the mini consoles as soon as they stock more. But it's one of those consoles that I do recommend getting, because the game selection on there is actually fantastic, and this is on there. East 1 and 2 are on there, and it's one game. It's not split up into 2 games in that collection. It's actually one solid, beautiful, terrifying game. It is harder because all of the leveling is just one long, beautiful set. Did I save it afterwards? I hope I did. I did. Okay. We're just going to stand around and talk for a minute. But yeah, you just have to keep that in mind, that it is very different going all the way through it. And you, like I said, if you enjoy retro hack and slash games, yes, it uses the bump combat system, but it's fantastic. It is straight up fantastic. And I love it. And let's go on to the next fight. Let's go. I have been summoned. I see that I've been tagged on Discord, and I have no idea what I've been tagged for. Someone who's in my Discord, tell me what I've been tagged for. Because I have no idea. All right, here we go. We are actually making pretty good progress. Again, the sound bug's not going to be happening on the later games, so we're not going to be worried about it too much. But it's definitely frustrating here. Why are you not attacking me? Are you scared of me now? I know they're only level 44. Are they even giving me experience anymore? So they are attacking. They're just being really slow about it. Okay. How much experience am I actually getting from this? Not a whole lot. So this will be the last run, I think. Not last run. I mean, the last bit of leveling will be this level, and then we're done. Because we're only getting about 40 to 50 experience per kill now. Which means we are now over-leveling the group. I was like, yep, that's what... No, he's dead. He's dead. You just ignore the fact that he's standing there. He's dead. Then who's that guy? He's dead. He's dead. He's just walking. He's dead. Ignore him. He doesn't exist. We're so close to level 48 and being able to take this boss on. So close. What is going on? Got it. Okay, we got level 48. Let's step into its chamber. Set up our save. This is our basic save. Now we're going to set up our we need heals save. Right. So that's done. We're going to heal. We're going to also set up the proper thing. We're going to set up the right magic. And now, oh shit, I need to actually have the spirit cape on to heal first. Sorry. Mistakes were made. Oh goodness. So you do not level at cap at 48, and I don't think your health goes up beyond 255. I think that is the health cap. So anywhere from here, it's just a strength and defense upgrade, and I think it stops at 255. After that point, you're leveling you stop leveling, and I think I'm really close to that cap. All right, so let's correct this. There we go. Files, save, doob. There we go. Are you ready for the battle of the century? We just wasted mana. It's fantastic. Let's go. A red-haired swordsman. You're the one who... Yeah, we don't care. We've already listened to you, Zava. We know what you're about. And what you're about is about to die. There we go. One dead, two dead. Okay, so Zava seems to only get hurt after her goons die. So you just got to play it smart. That's also why we have the Celsata flower there, by the way, so we can kind of take one of them out at least. There we go. Good, got it. There we go. Got it. Got it. Yeah, every time she summons bats, she gets weaker. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Ah, shoot. Okay. Got it. Boss defeated. I didn't have to use the flower. What? What? And I leveled up. What? Oh, they told me, be careful. You're going to need a flower. You're going to need the flower. I don't even need the flower. Look at that hot diggity dog. I just curb stomped it. Look at that. There's no music here, by the way. In the distance, the toll of the sacrificial bell can be heard. The ritual has been started. Adele, stay away! There's no way for you to rescue me. Please, just save yourself. Alright, that's all she says. Let's go. We know we are stronger than this. Let's go save somebody. By the way, Doll's going to be up here, but... And then we're like literally headed in to the final set of bosses. It's insane like how close we are to the end of the game. Like I am honestly excited to be starting East Origins tomorrow. The bell rang a second time. No. Okay. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I've been summoned. Why was I summoned? Ah, that's why I was summoned. Nobody cares about that. That's great. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple things real quick before we check this out. All right, here we go. All right, let's. I'm trying to pull up my thing. I don't know where it went. There. Okay. We defeated the battle. Several screens. Ignore the chest. Okay, we just have to ignore the chest. Doll's gonna do his thing. Then we're gonna go a chest, get the dreaming idol, and then start the next thing. Let me look here. Dolls is the next boss fight, I think. Yeah, Dolls is the next boss fight. Then we get the rest of the silver equipment, and then we fight the final boss. So we are literally in the end game. So that's cool. I'm looking here, and then there's like, hey, here's what you can do to get the achievements. And we're not really worried about that. So yeah, we're gonna head up to the top. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's go to the top. Let's do it. I don't know why I walked down. That was bad and dumb. Why did I walk back down? The bell rang a third time. That's bad. I'm just singing. I'm singing along. You got to enjoy it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. The bell rang. Only one bell remains. Dallas! Dallas, such a brave warrior you are, Adol. I am truly impressed that you've made it to such a lofty height. I suppose I shall grant you the favor of letting you explaining the ritual you are about to witness. The ancestral priests of this land lived over 700 years ago, but their descendants still reside in East today. The intent of this ritual is to root out and exterminate them. For you see, the priests' progeny are sickeningly heroic. Those of priestly blood are the most righteous, likely to come in rushing in, brandishing with righteous indignation. Perhaps we'll simply get lucky, and the priest descendants will be among the sacrificial victims themselves. In any event, those of priestly descent must be killed. Thus, our orders are to cut down all who enter these halls. I believe you understand, then. Now the bell is tolled 4 times, and this glass shall be the sweetest. The bell atop the tower rang for the 5th and final time, cutting the stillness of the air. You bastard. You bastard. Ugh. All you can do is reflect upon your own inadequacies, you utter cowardice. Motherfucker! Alright, so Dolls did the thingy. Which is bad. So let's go back down to the different rooms and see if that chest reopened. And we're going to grab that chest, which should be the Dreaming Idol. Too bad. I do believe Marl had to die for that. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Acquired the Dreaming Idol. But look at the head. It has a spot. Alright, now we need to use the return magic back to the Goddess Palace. Alright, now we go find out what the Goddess has got to say about it. You have brought the Dreaming Idol. You can use it to restore those who have petrified their normal selves. Observe, there's a recess in his forehead. Place the black pearl there. You can awaken the idol from his dream. Dispel the curse upon the people. Please bring the black pearl here when you've rediscovered it. Okay, so who's got the black pearl? Well, we don't know, but the last person we knew with it was Tarf. And guess where Tarf's at? Aw. Tarf is at Ramia Village. Come on. Keep up. Alright, so Tarf should be here in Ramia Village. Right here. Tarf, do you have it? What's wrong, mister? Huh? The black pearl? The pearl's normally white? Oh, is that what you call that stone you gave me back when you got out of the cave? In that case, oh, shoot. I have it right here-ish? Or not? Oh, crap. There's a hole in my pocket. That stone was so small, too. I don't know if I could possibly find it now. I don't even know where it dropped. I had it when I got to the village. That much I know. I was playing around with it in my pocket when I talked to that guy with funny eyes. You know the guard? Really sorry, mister. I hope it wasn't super important or anything. Told Tarf not to worry and reassured it'd be found soon. All right, let's go talk to Gorto? Maybe? The Black Pearl? I saw a man in a black coat bend down and pick up a pebble or something a while ago. I bet that was it. The question is, where'd he go with it? It's kind of weird. I only took my eyes off him for a second and suddenly it's gone. Black shrine. Shrine? Oh, fudge. And guess what? We still can't hurt these guys. They will off me, by the way. Pretty quickly. So, that's a bad idea. Whoops. Note, once you get the Claria sword, you actually can harm them. They can be killed with the Claria sword once you grab that, and that's the next blade we're gonna get. Now, I want to point out some funny things about this game. Is at the beginning in East 1, you pick up a silver sword or a Claria sword. Now, we're going to find out a lot in East Origins. Like, there's going to be a ton of Easter eggs in East Origins that we're going to have to go over. But just know that that sword was someone's very, very important. All right, so we need to go back to the fact area. Right? That's where we need to go. We need to go back to the fact area. Does that appear on the screen properly? It does. It's funny because my mouse is on the other side of the screen. That's why that's appearing. But we need to go back to the fact sector. So this is this way. This way. No, it was, no, it wasn't. That was, how do I get to fact sector? I remember it being something like this. Ah, right here. And then we head west, this way. And then we'll take that north path, because we're in Mesa sector. Mesa or Gimma. Mesa is Gimma. Yeah, that's right. I forgot Mesa and Gimma are like the same person or something. It's odd. I don't get it. I thought Gimma and Mesa were two different people, but no, they are two different people. Okay. So I don't know why Gimma sector and Mesa sector are so effing close to each other. Makes no sense to me. Anyways, we're trying to make it up here, which is to fact sector. All right. Head east to the fork. East. And then, of course, we got to go north here. Right? And then it's going to say... this left here? Yep, we need to go in here. Open this door. Black Pearl's ours. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. And guess what now we can do? You know it, baby. Let's do it. Returning to the Goddess's Palace. And now you can see, without a guide, this can take forever because now you're like, okay, now I've got to search the thing, and I've got to remember who the guard was, and I got to do this and do that and do this and that. It could be very difficult. As the black pearl was set in the dreaming idol, a faint glimmer emerged from its darkened depths. Break the curse of our people. Travel to the top of the campfire and raise the idols to the heavens to break the curse of, and final battle draws nigh. We've called the priest's descendants to join us here in the. We long for they arrived, and they've all gathered at the ancient underground core of East. Please hurry to. All right, so now we need to climb to the very top of the campanile, and it gives us 2,700 experience. We'll also go, and then we'll go get the gold pendant. Then we're going to go and get, yeah, we need to go get the gold pendant, go find Sada. He's going to give us the Clarius sword, and then we can talk to Hadat about Sada, get the Claria armor, and the Clarius shield is, but with Loot Gemma, I think at the very end. Yes. Yeah, I'm running down here, reading it. And we get the shield magic right after we beat dolls. So really, all we need from here is the gold pendant, and just a couple things, really. just a couple basic things. But we're really closing in on it. We're closing in on the end game. Think of this like a walkthrough as / we beat it. Now, one thing I will say is the rest of the games are much more straightforward. I want to say there's not so much confusion. Just overall, there's not as much confusion. But those games are a lot longer. Even East Origins is a lot longer. East Origins will probably take somewhere between, I think average time is 8 to 10 hours per play. It may not be that long. I'll have to look it up, but I know it's not. I know it's long. And well, not long. It's like maybe a 5. I thought it was like a 4 or 5 hour playthrough. Each person's like that long. I'd have to look at my stats though when I last played it. Because I also called this an 8 to 10 hour game, or I called this a 15 hour game without a guide. It easily could be a 15 to 25 hour game without a guide. But with a guide, this easily becomes a manageable 8. And I think if I finish it tonight, it'll be a manageable 7. So if that tells you how quickly it's able to be beaten, pretty fast, which is good. That's good. You want a short game. I still personally prefer East 1 over East 2. But with a guide, this is definitely a good game to play. So we're going to, we can't equip it. We have to go here. Use it here when the idol hold the dreaming towers to heaven. The bright light emanated from its forehead. Whee! And there we go. And we got a ton of experience and gained level 50. And now we're going to go to the Runaways hideout. And we're going to save it. Bortz, hello! That's how you saved us. Knew you'd pull all through. Nolts, I was keeping my eyes open. Demons are coming from East Corp. I was being held in the bell tower. I looked around, and outside to see, could it be East is returning to the surface? It is. My game to Lilia's gone. Wonder where she's gotten off to. Thank you for saving us. That friendly demon named Keith told me. Well, he told me someone else in the shrine was also turned to stone. Yep, there he is. And there's Keith. Keith! My man. The man. A demon. Oh, we're doomed. No, false alarm. It's Keith. Adol, this is the man who saved us, helped us in the bell tower. Take care. I'm going on ahead. It's a wing. We can use that to get everyone safely back to the village. All right, we can go home. You're a lifesaver. Don't worry, we don't get in your way. Thank you so much. If Lilia was here, things would be perfect. They'll swore that we'd find Lilia. Understood. Oh, it reminds me. Pick this up before we were captured. Old abandoned Rustini mine. Don't no clue what it was doing down here. I think it's the area where we got it. It's called the Sacred District of Toll, something like that. I never encountered it before, but it seems like we're being guided there somehow. So we left ourselves to fate. You may need it in your battles at all. You just take it with you. Gold pendant, yay! And they wing out of here. Peace! Guess what? She's a descendant as well. Anyway, so we're going to do the thingy again. We're going to use our return magic to go to the Ramia village and then enter through the top. We're going to first heal. That's important. And I want you to quickly remember that the battle between... we're going to save it here. We're going to get some Drankadank. The battle before the final boss is actually harder than the final boss. So this is going to be really interesting. But I do remember that very specific. I was like, I always remembered this game had a harder penultimate boss than the ultimate boss. And we do have the gold pendant now. Which will allow us access to Issa's core, by the way. Either the goddesses have to take you there or you have to gain access to it. I need to go use return magic. Nope. Rue. Thanks. Dang it. I'm like, wait, what? Let me in. There we go. All right, back to the job at hand. We got to go back to fact. And what we're going to do specifically is go back to fact sector, and go to the subterranean path. If you remember that. I hope you do. We were just there less than an hour ago. I love that I can say that with pure like innocence and no ignorance involved there. It's just pure. We were there less than an hour ago. Literally, it's right here. Like, literally. It's like, right. It's like right here. Like, literally. Right here. I'm not getting right here. Right here. Right, this is it. All right, thank you for the attack. Thank you for that. Okay, so. Path first west and cross the bridge. Cool. Follow the path to the lower right as it goes south. Oh. Nope. I didn't want to get burned. Can you guys stop trying to set me on fire? It'd be great. West, south, east. Nope, that wasn't him. I remember seeing him too, and I just got to remember how to get to him. There he is. There's Sada. Who are you? I see. You reversed the petrification. Much obliged. My name is Sada, Ramia village. I came to rescue my fiancée, Maria, but a man in a black cloak cast a spell and turned me to stone. Adele hesitantly told Sada that Maria had been sacrificed. No. If I only come sooner. Maria. Thank you for fighting to rescue her. Even if you weren't successful, I respect the effort alone. I have no further need of a sword. The one I sought to protect is beyond protection now. This sword has been passed down to my family for generations. I've lost my will to fight. I believe it would be better put in your hands. Please, take it. And we have the final sword. The Claria sword. It's no ordinary sword. It possesses incredible strength. Really, the only thing that got me this far. Oh, in my home there's also a suit of armor made of the same metal. Tell my father that I'm alive and well. I believe he'll let you use it. And with that, we equip the best sword in the game. We also do the save-a-dave, because that's important. Now we need to get return magic. Again, why do we have a wing? I don't know. We are going to do... Here, we're going to do our main man a solid. Are you ready to do our main man a solid? For me? How kind. We gave him a wing so he can get home. He can now get home. Just like we can. Just like us. Adult, glad to see you in one piece. Is that Claria's sword I see in your hands? I assume Sada gave it to you. Adult described his meeting with Sada to Hadat. I see. Thank goodness. Since Sada has entrusted the sword to you, please allow me to augment the set. Augment the set. Click, clack, sorty sack. Let's go. Acquired the Claria armor. Da-da-da-da-da. This Claria armor, which my family preserved alongside the sword. Both were entrusted to us for the sole purpose of one day being handed down to the hero led by the twin goddesses. That sword and armor will serve you quite well, I'm sure. If only I had the Claria shield to give you as well. 700 years ago, East became a sort of arc in the sky, if you will. We've been floating here ever since. Adol, I pray that your battle will end in victory. And if you need my help with anything, do not hesitate to ask. Let's go. We got the Claria armor. Yes. Okay, so we got the Claria sword. We got the Claria armor. Her dad's back. That's so cute. That's so adorable. Okay, so we're going to do a couple things. I want to point out that now that we have the best armor in the game, we can now fight these guys up front. Now, no, they're not going to be easy. But I'd like to reach level 51 before we fight the final boss set. And you can tell I actually got hurt. That actually hurt me. Does he not? Oh, that's fine. That is not a whole lot. That's fine. Yeah, it's not great, but it'll do. I still got better experience at the other area. It's just not enough. It's not enough. And they can still wreck you. Like they just almost did. You can also use the like time magic. Watch this. You can get a shit ton of hits in on that. So we've already done that. Already done that before. Alright, so watch this. This is with the time magic. And you can't use these magics against the final bosses. It's worthless. You actually don't have to leave, by the way, but I'm leaving just to ensure that they respawn. And there we go. And we got the And Your Children's Children achievement, which I honestly thought I already had. Apparently, I did not. I'm going to heal a little bit more. And like literally, we are closing in on the final set of bosses. I think. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I thought. The next thing is pretty simple. So we need to make the final trek. We need to turn back into a Rue and go into the final. Go do this one final time. Let's go downstairs one final time, and we're going to make our one final trek and go fight Dolls. Now Dolls will put us at level 51. One thing I have noticed is I do believe that he's fairly... Everyone I've talked to about this game says the final boss is a joke, and I'm going to echo their statements. The final boss is a joke. Like, seriously, he's probably one of the easiest final bosses in the franchise. But one final time, for old time's sake, let's become a Roo. Note that their name is changed because we've killed so many of them. Their name has changed. That's funny. All right, we need to go to get to the core. Go up, go to the building. Oh, the building is center for right here. Yeah, we have to go talk to the statue in the center, I remember. All right. We actually need to do a couple things. We need to equip the gold pendant, which will take us to the core. All right. Save it, because this is important. Equip the Salsada flower. Fire magic. Actually, I don't think magic works against him, so that's useless. Anything I pick here is going to be absolutely useless. Therefore, our best thing to do would be Claria. I think it's just south. I'm going to be doing a lot of saving here because I'm like, I don't remember when the boss actually starts. The boss fight. Sorry, it starts here. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Before we do that, let's switch to the Salsada flower. We probably won't need it, but just in case, I want to be prepped. Let's go. Final fight. Let's do this. Adol the Red, at long last you've come. I've never suspected you to be so strong. But this is where it ends. I will utter a prayer over your mangled corpse. The hopes of the goddesses will fall into ruin upon this spot. I was born of the essence of magic. No parlor tricks granted by you, the priest, will have any effect on me. And the fight begins. So. Boom. So, the only way to hurt him... Where'd he go? Where's he at? There he is. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. We are hurting him more than he's hurting us, so that's fine. 1, 2. Just 2 hits. Okay. 1, 2. Got it. Okay, that's fine. We're still very well off so far. 1. Son of a gun, he hits hard. Okay. 1, 2. That's all we can do. Okay. 1, 2. Yep, we got him. We got him in the second blow. We are doing damage. 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2. Got him. Keep going. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. I've still got the Claria Salsada flower sitting at the go and the ready. Remember, this game is completely broken once you have a healing item, and I'm not afraid to go back and get another healing item. Bear that in mind. 1, 2. 2 hits. There we go. Come on. 1, 2. That's a death. Oh, wow. We killed him. Hardest boss in the game. There we go. Leveled up 51. Leveled up 52. Look at that right there. Hot diggity dog. Now we go fight the final battle. And what is this? Acquired the shield magic. Strongest magic in the game. I'm not even kidding. It's actually OP as heck. And while you're equipping this, I'm going to pop over to it real quick. If you look here, shield magic, it actually drains your MP automatically. And not even the only thing that can slow it down, I think, is either the salsata flower or otherwise. That's fine. But we're in the Corvies. Let's head in them. All right. Let's talk to the Tarf. Mr. Adol, this way. Mr. Adol, it's me. Why are we here? I'll tell you later. Right now, you need to hurry. Everyone's waiting for you. Are you Adol? You are Adol, are you not? We only met before. I'm Maria. Keith brought me here after I collapsed in the bell tower. Told me my bracelet lay in pieces beside. It seemed to have absorbed all the energy intended for me, ultimately saving my life. Time is of the essence. Do not tarry here. Ah, Maria's alive! Yay! Good news. We are closing in on the final boss. This is literally the walk. All right. Adol, this way. There he is. Okay. Goddesses are at the end of this passageway, and Gordo's waiting for you. But hurry. Please, hurry. The goddesses are waiting. The goddesses are waiting. The goddesses are... Hey, good to see you, Adol. It's me, Gordo, from Ramia. The goddesses are beyond this barrier, most likely, but I have no idea how to get past it. Hey, did you see something move over there? It could have been a demon. Damn, come so far. What are we to do? A black shadow was seen off darting ahead. Someone's just here. Adol? My goodness, so great to see that you're all right. I'm sorry if I made you worry. After I was turned back, I was overwhelmed, urged to see you, as if I were being drawn here. But that's not the only reason. I just felt like I wanted to be useful in some way. And before I knew it, here I was. I was able to come all this way without any demons spotting me. And I believe this ring made it possible. When I was searching for you in the subterranean canal, I met two girls and they gave it to me. They said, if you find the one you seek, please give it to him. Clearly, you're the one they meant. So take this ring. I believe it'll be crucial in your quest. The goddess ring! Okay. All right, let's equip the ring. The goddess ring. That's cool. So is that. Oh, look. Guess where we're back at. Do you remember this place? Anyone who's watched the East 1 playthrough, do you remember this place? This was part of East 1. This was part of the Shrine of Solomon. I love it. Okay. The goddesses seem held in place, as if held by unfathomable energy. All hail the power of darkness. All shall pray to the power of darkness. The goddesses have fallen to my strength, and their priests are dead. Humankind has lost its protector. All shall now kneel before. 700 years ago, I was but a step from victory when those dastardly goddesses sealed me away to the inky void. The countless years of my imprisonment and all those nights of humiliation, endless and debilitating, have at long last come to an end. Now the promised moment is nigh. The moment when demonkind usurps man's place as the masters of this world. That moment is here. My brothers, in blood and in arm, heed my call. Children, let us teach humanity the true meaning of terror. I don't think so, demon. East is now back where it belongs, and the priests are in attendance. Or did you forget that I'm a descendant of Tova? I'm sorry to be so late, Adol. Quickly, play the silver harmonica. Its sound will remove the curse on the goddesses. Acquired silver harmonica. There we go. Yup. Whoa, Adul, where have you been? It's me, Ludic Gemma. I brought you the Claria Shield. I think you'll need it in the incoming fight. We received the Claria Shield. Yay! All right, there we go. This is to be the last battle between demon and human. Pieces within our grasp. All right, let's equip the final piece of equipment in the game. Here we go. And let's talk to Rhea. Until you've done well in getting this far. I am Rhea, goddess of East. When the demons were wiped out, we were but the ones buried in Claria deep within the ground. The Claria was born of the demons, you see, and of the magic, and we deemed its presence a hazard. Hundreds of years passed in tranquility until the day the Claria was excavated, misidentified as silver. Because of the magic this released, Dark Fact was able to gain the edge he needed to break the seal. We do not have the strength to reseal the demons on our own, I'm afraid. We need the might of a swordsman to aid us in this, our darkest hour. You must somehow destroy the Black Pearl. Please, wear my ring during the fight. It'll weaken the demon. All right, there's Rhea and Fina. Oh, Adul, I've been hoping I would see you again. It's me, Fina. I'm sorry for not telling you the truth before, that I'm actually one of the twin goddesses of East. Spoiler alert, they're not actually goddesses. And we find more of that information out about what they actually are in the Memories of Selsata. The next game chronologically, after we play Origins, which will tell more about this story, we find out that these girls, these two ladies, these goddesses are actually not goddesses. They're of a race called Eldine. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And we'll learn more about them in Game 3. Or in, it's actually East 4 Memories of Selsata. And of course, we've been picking up Selsata flowers all throughout the game, which should give you a hint that they're actually from the land of Selsata, not from East originally. But this comes up a lot. We're going to see themes that have come up in this game come up later in later games. So you're going to see, like, you're going to see various themes continue to pop up over and over again until we reach East 8, which somehow resets the timeline without resetting the timeline. Don't ask. We'll figure that out once we get there. But there's a lot going on here, so we'll just continue as if. Using magic to seal away the demons guaranteed that the seal would eventually be broken. If magic itself is not eradicated, the land would never know true peace. Beyond this portal lies a giant black pearl, which is the true source of all magic in East. That's the demon's secret. I will imbue your blade with the concentrated power of the land of East. The sound. I've turned the sound effects off, so all the sound effects that would be actually broken here, they're not playing. All right, so we've gotten, and it looks like we didn't gain another level. I was like, did we just seriously just gain another level? Okay, so we've been quote unquote imbued with the power of East. That's neat, I guess. That does exactly what I thought it does, and we're gonna equip the Selsata Flower. Now we could equip the elixir. I could go back and get it and automatically equip it, but we won't need it, and I will show you why here in just a hot minute. So before we run in, we are going to save it. Actually, let's do equip. Where's the shield magic? Shield magic is right here, so we're gonna go to time magic. First thing we do, as soon as we hit the button on this side, it's gonna switch to shield magic. And we're going to run in. Are you ready? On 3. We just saved it. You can tell we saved it right. I'm going to save it right outside the door. Switch, go. Tarf, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is it? What is wrong? The demons. Get back. By the way, Keith's real name is Keith Fact. So we're going to be seeing, we'll see more of him after the magic in East is gone. What in the world? It must be Darm is drawing the demons to himself to increase his power. Keith, look out. Tarf, why are we all here? Keith, we're here to observe Adul's fight. So, Adul, we'll be rooting for you. Knock him dead, man. Literally, if you can. That's right, Tarf. Adul is marching alone into a fearsome struggle. In light of that, we must too stand and fight, in our own way to lend him support. Mr. Gordo. That's exactly it. We may not be able to offer direct assistance to Idol, but that doesn't make us powerless. Let us pray for his success then. We cannot fight by his side. Pray for Ys and for all of the world to lend Idol strength. And you should offer your prayers to the surface world, the world which Ys is being returned. Okay. Yes, let us pray. We shall pray as if we've never prayed before. We shall pray for unequivocal victory. I'll pray for Idol to be granted the knowledge and wisdom to do this difficult trial. I will pray for the light to illuminate the darkness before him. I pray that his resolve shall never waver and his heart shall never falter. I guess that just leaves me. I pray that Eldol's sword be granted power beyond power. God, I love this. Let's go. And the fight begins. Maybe. I am Darm. I am the source from which magic and demon kind alike were formed. My power is that which created Ys, and my power alone can sustain it. I shall consume your soul, and you shall know true despair. All right. Pop. 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 Just keep popping. Bop, 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 bop. Bop. All the bops. Avoid the bops. Just keep bopping him. Come on. Back down here, baby. Get in this fight. Come on. All right, you got it. Go. All right, keep moving. Keep doing it. I'm losing him, and it's bothering me. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep it at it. Keep at it. We're almost done. Literally almost done. And come on. Got it. And we did it. We beat the Black Pearl. We leveled up to our max level. We gained full strength. We gained full power. And we leveled up. We can no longer gain experience. Guess what? And mana disappears from the world. We did it. We beat it. We can't pause to actually turn back on the sound effects. So enjoy the final cutscene. Adol was greeted with a sea of smiling faces. The goddesses, Lilia, and descendants of the six priests were there. Mr. Adol! You did it, man. And guess what? Turns out I'm a descendant of one of the six priests myself. Priest Hadol was my ancestor. Kind of cool. I was praying you would be able to banish the Black Pearl from this world. Then I heard a shattering sound and I knew you had done it. I knew everything was going to be all right. It's going to be peaceful, like it was before. Finally, everyone can live in a world free from the torment of demons. I should be happy, but I can't stop crying. Tarf, please don't cry. If you do, it'll get me started, and I won't be able to stop. My name is Maria Mesa. The blood of Priest Mesa runs through my veins. The demons offered sacrifices in hope of tracking down and killing the descendants of the priests. Darm knew what the goddesses were planning, and he feared that they might succeed. As well he should have. I'm sure the only reason I'm still alive after the sacrificial ceremony is because of the priest's bracelet. Peace has returned, but at the cost of more lives than I care to imagine. I'm going to build a monument in the Campanile of Lane to commemorate all of those who were sacrificed there. Adol, my boy, you did it. You really did it. My last name is Dabi. I guess Priest Dabi is an ancestor of mine. Who knew? The goddesses told me in a dream to come here. When I first met you in Ramia village, I knew somehow had this feeling. I knew you'd be the one to guide us. The one to lead us into a new age of peace and prosperity. It's amazing. At long last, East has been set free of its ancient curse, like a whole new beginning for us. And, oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm babbling. I'm just so excited. In any case, I can't wait to get back home. Now that Shrine's free of village, old man Reg will flip his lid. Idol, it's me, Keith. I am no longer a demon, so I apologize if my appearance startles you. Magic has vanished from the land, and with it, so has the curse placed upon me. When I was imprisoned in Burnbless, I lost myself in Riveray. I remembered when my sister was killed by the demons. I remember what she said to me that evening. 6 months ago, day she was taken from this mortal coil. It was like her blood had stained the sunset, and as if life had slipped from her body. She struggled to speak. With her dying breath, she said to me, I pity the demon. At the time, I simply didn't understand. I was consumed by sorrow and rage at her loss. And so the idea of pity towards demons seemed like nonsense. But now, I've been a demon myself. I think I understand. Back in Burnbless, when I held the black pearl in my demonic hand, I was overcome with dark desires. Demons are controlled by a bottomless well of evil intent. They are incapable of creation. All they are, and all they know is destruction. But Marla loved to create. She loved it more than anything else, and she pitied the demons for what they lacked. My apologies. I don't mean to bring down the mood. This is no such time for such depressing talk. This is a time for celebration. We have overcome the greatest disaster we've ever faced. And we have you to thank for that, Adol. My words cannot express our gratitude. My gratitude. By the way, he didn't say his last name, but his last name was Fact. He was Keith Fact. He was the other descendant, and there were 2 descendants of Fact in this, 3 descendants of Fact. Darm, who was also a Fact. Keith, who was Keith Fact, and Dark Fact. And once we get into the next game, we'll kind of explore who they actually were, who these people were descendants of, because you actually play as 2 of the descendants, or 2 of their ancestors. You play as Hugo Fact, who is the ancestor of Dark Fact. Weird that he became so dark and destructive. And then you play as Keith, who is an ancestor of Toll, who came back and became the Priest Fact of East after the original Priest Fact became Darm. So it's kind of crazy, kind of neat, and I love it. It's close to my heart. I love this series. Adol, you've really done it. I was standing in front of Darm Tower, and then I saw it summon engulfed in light. You shot into the sky. Due to the finality of victory, it was certain that Asteria would see many changes soon. Positive changes. Without the shadow of demons looming over, people can stand on their own 2 feet. Now we can begin rebuilding. We have control over our lives once again. You're the one who reclaimed that right for us from the demons. Adol, what you've accomplished here is true definition of heroism. Please, stay with us here in Asteria. We need your courage to help us rebuild this ravaged land. We need you to keep us on the right path. You did it, Adol. Like everybody else, I had a really odd dream before coming here myself. In it, the goddesses appeared before me and told me that East was returning to the surface and I was to go to the shrine. I woke up and looked up, and there it was, the land of East right in front of my eyes. I had to run like mad, and I just barely made it here in time for that final battle of yours. So, Adol, the magic that spawned the demons was the same magic that kept East afloat, correct? What an astounding power! It was made for our prosperity, and so quickly became a part of our everyday lives that ultimately it controlled us. And by relying so heavily on the power of magic, we sowed the seeds of our own undoing. It really makes you think. Everyone owes you an amazing debt of gratitude, Adol. Thank you. You brought peace back to East. Congratulations. You truly become a legend in your own time. Dougie's really eager to see you again, by the way. Adol, I'm so glad you're all right. When you were in the midst of the final battle, I thought my heart was going to explode. Maybe it did, and I somehow came back to life. If you have something to say, now's the time, little lady. Gulban, you're mean. Lily, Adol, don't worry. I'm very happy to see you. Very happy. Aw. After 700 years of separation, the people of East and Asteria and the rest of the world can reunite as one. Many glorious days await, far more now than ever before. From this time forward, there will be no need of goddesses or priests. One by one, all will come to believe in themselves in this new age. The 2 of us will see to it that the magic brought about by the Black Pearl will never be revived again. We will watch over this land to make sure that peace endures. We will never forget you or what you have done for us, Adol. You have our eternal, undying gratitude. I think we're third wheels here. We should probably let ourselves out. Good thought, Maria. Adol, we're going to head back. We saved Fina in the first game, so she really has a thing for us. Adol's only true love is adventure, by the way. Just so you're aware. I told you guys I'd beat this tonight. Oh, man. By the way, that puts this entire game at about 7 hours, maybe. And I'll do the final math after we're all said and done. There's so much I want to say, I don't even know where to begin. If you rescued me from the depths of the shrine, I stay at Jebba's house for a short while. I feel like I understand everything now. I never knew so many wonderful people lived in this world. There's no real need for goddesses or priests. And now, even the floating sky of East, land of East, will be a thing of the past, as Asteria becomes whole again. I have so many happy memories from my time here, but the best will always be the time I spent with you. I want you to know that more than anything else. During the time I spent with you, I felt truly human. I must go. Rhea is waiting for me. I hope that you'll think of me from time to time. When you do, I hope you'll remember me as a girl, not as a goddess. And she actually cries here, by the way. Fare thee well. She's also 700 years old. Right, sorry. At least 1,000 years old, because they were ruling for at least a couple hundred years before everything went down. She is well over 1,000 years old, and she's falling for a 16-year-old boy. Lady, you need to back your shit up. Adol's true love. What? No, none of that. Thank you. Let's do a turning of the downing for that. Will we hit play? Will it actually play? There it goes. Holy cow. This game is so broken with the way it sounds. We beat it though, it's done. Oh gosh. It's done. We're finished. East 1 and 2 are done. We'll be moving on Thursday night. Tomorrow night, I will be streaming again. We will be streaming again. Tomorrow night. Oh God. Tomorrow night, we will be headed back into the world of East, 700 years into the past, as we play through the first of 3. Origins is going to be on the channel a while, by the way, because we have 3 full-blown playthroughs of East Origins to get through. There are 3 full separate stories that take place simultaneously. We're going to be playing the first 2. We're going to be playing first as Unica, then as Hugo, and then rocking it in the canon story of Tolfact as we go through and kind of explain why this happened. Why this game, why East 1 and 2 needed to happen. Origins explains it all. Explains who the ancestors were, explains the history of East, and even better than that, it's on the Oath and Felghana engine, which is an absolutely major beast of an engine. Such a good game. So good. So good. There's the ruse there. Oh, the sleepy one finally woke up. That's adorable. It's been asleep the entire game. The entire game, it's been asleep. You know what? I was thinking about that, and that honestly sounds about right. That would make sense. there's a bit of the way this game works. It's I like to call it guide dang it, or guide damn it, honestly, guide damn it, because this game relies on a guide. If you don't have a guide, you're gonna be lost really hard. Like, how the hell are you supposed to know to get the ruse to come out, right? Who are friendly, mind you. To get them to come out of their cave, you have to ring the evil's bell. How the hell are you supposed to know that? But you have to get in there, because they give you the Ruta leaf to get through the poison. So you literally cannot proceed unless you just know this very specific thing, right? The rest of the game is pretty well spelled out, and it does tell you what you need to do, but that one part, you reach, all it tells you is, hey, there's someone around here you need to look for. You're not told to do the thing with the evil's bell. Not even close. So it's just thing. There's another rue. There's the rue there. That's hilarious. Ancient East vanished. Finn, we win. The final chapter has been defeated. You can find, the rue actually finds the goddesses. I love this picture here. I had this as my background on my computer for a long time. Now there is an option in this game's configuration to connect East 1 and 2 together to have one launch to, but I have never got it to work. And I'm thinking it's because something is broke in the Steam implementation of it. As it tries to run the exe file directly, and I'm thinking it can't because Steam. So the code is actually broken for that. But if you were playing the original PC release before it came to Steam, if you had that option selected, I think it was Windows XP that could run this. If you had that option selected, Windows XP or Windows 7, I think it was Windows XP though, you could actually hit that option and it would take you through each, this is 2011, so this would be Windows 7. It would actually pop you into the next game immediately. You would beat East 1, and as soon as the East 1 cutscene's finished, you would pop right over into East 2. So, no, it's 2009. I thought it was 2011. 2009. That's still Windows 7. Because XP ended in 08. That's either Vista or 7. So, anyways, that's it. That is East. That is East. The camera up. There it goes. That's it. That is the finale to East 1 and 2 Chronicles. So come by tomorrow night where we are going to begin working our way through the next East game in our chronology. We are taking a step back in time to play East Origins. And what I'm going to do is, before I head to bed tonight, I'm going to post a poll on Twitter for anyone who wants to watch, whether they want to see me do, you know what, fuck it, we're going to do all three. I was going to say, do you just want me to see me do Toll's campaign or all three campaigns? And you know what, screw it, we're going to do all three. We're just going to hit it ham. I don't remember, actually, we'll do a check. This is going to take a second. Music's going to go off for a second, but let's do a check here. What is the check I'm looking for? How long to beat East Origin? Here we go. East Origin. I keep calling it Origins. Let's see here. How long to beat East Origin? Main story, 11 hours. Average run is about 8 hours. So, and that's just playing a single story. That's not playing all three. All three routes. Yeah, each run takes about anywhere from 8 to 10 hours. So all three of them takes about 30 hours. So we have the next 30 hours of stream will be East Origin. This here was only about 4 for the first game, 8 for the second. So we did this in about I'm gonna round it up. I'm gonna round it down about that 14 to 15 hours of stream. We're in East 1 and 2 Chronicles. We're gonna change the music quick here. Away from PC-88. I don't like the PC-88. Yeah, we'll go to Chronicles version. But yeah, so that's it. This is it. The free game originally released in 1988. This re-release was released in 2013. It's super cheap on Steam. If you love old school games and you like the Ys franchise, or you maybe have played Ys 8, maybe that was your first intro to the Ys franchise, and you're like, hey, I want to take a look at the older games, and everyone keeps saying, go play Ys Origin. Play Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles first. It takes literally total. Use a guide, and you can get through it. Yeah, Ys 8. Oh, that's the newest one that come out in the West. And that's the one most new players are familiar with is Ys 8, which is Lacrimosa of Donna. So if you started with Ys 8, if you were like, oh, this looks like an awesome franchise, this looks like an awesome game series, and then you find out, why, it's got a lot of games behind it. If you are here, you need to play Ys Origin, you got to play Ys 1 and 2 first. This only takes literally maybe 12 to 14 hours tops for both games with a guide. Without a guide, you're looking at closer to about 8 for the first game, or for the first section, which is Ys 1, and about 15 to 20 for the second one. So maybe you could take that up to a maximum of 25 hours, I'd say, between the two of them, if you don't have a guide, and you're looking at about 15 hours, 12 to 15 hours if you do have a guide. Go play these games. They are fantastic. And join us tomorrow. Be sure to be here tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this on YouTube, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can always check my Twitter out, see when I'm streaming, because I will typically announce it throughout the day. With that said, let's pop off to our special thanks page here. We have a special thanks page. I want to give a special thanks to the following people. Special thanks to the wonderful and amazing Sophie Storm 26. That is my wife. She is amazing, and I love her to pieces. The next special thanks will go to Icy New Year and the entire Moon Harbor Heroes cast. T, Elliot, Jill, Rocky, XP, everyone there. Jane. My brain is having problems remembering everyone's names. But seriously, they're awesome folks. If you have not checked out the Moon Harbor Heroes podcast, we are coming up on 100 episodes, 100 issues of the podcast, and it is a Masks actual play podcast, an absolute legendary podcast. And I'm a cast member. I play 3 heroes, if you include the extended Moon Harbor's extended lines. I play Rider Typhon, who is a Sentai-inspired, a Kamen Rider-inspired hero. I play Tyrannus, who is a Lightning Thor-style soldier character. And I also play Dr. Akka, or Rainer, who is a young genius who has infused herself with the power of the morphing force, which is the power that Rider uses, and she's infused it to power her nanotech and nanotech limbs and nanotech suit. So it's really neat stuff there. And the special thanks goes out to RPG Kingdom's own Travis, Soda Bread, and Adam Xcore. Those two guys are amazing. They've got a podcast. You can also find that, the RPG Kingdom. They just covered, I believe, Final Fantasy VII. They started covering Final Fantasy VII, the original release. You can go check that out on where podcasts are found. I'm actually going to be helping them out with, I believe I'm helping them out with Chrono Trigger a little bit, and I'll be helping them out soon with their playthrough of Ys 1 and 2, because they're going to be doing that on the cast, and they were talking about where guidelines will be dropped off, so I'm going to be helping them through that experience. So excited for that. And finally, before we exit, I want to thank viewers like you. every single person viewing, whether you're viewing this on twitch.tv/KaidoKane, watching this on YouTube at youtube.com/the Archives, or wherever this may be found. Watching this in the playlist. You maybe found this on an embedded playlist in the East subreddit somewhere. Thanks for watching. A little rough, a little bumpy, a little loud at pots. But we made it. And I'm happy that we made it. I'm happy I've got an intro that works now. But with that said, with that in the mind chamber, I want to again thank everyone for coming by. No Ciabatta, you have almost been here every night of the East experience, so I want to thank you for coming by, specifically. And yeah, so we will be back tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with East Origins, and we'll be starting our Unica playthrough. So, oh goodness, the fact that that comes up on the screen, the fact that that would come up on the screen normally, I don't have the chat coming up on the screen. No Ciabatta said, "What a weird name." Anyways, have a wonderful evening. If it's evening in your neck of the woods, have a wonderful evening. If it is morning in your neck of the woods, have a wonderful day. And remember, wash your hands, cover your face, stay healthy, stay safe in this time of crisis. This session was recorded on May 13th, 2020. I've been Kai, and I'll catch you next time. Ciao.